What's up? What's up? So, Spiffy Threads, right? Told you it's a real thing. This is part two of parent alienation. Basically the receipts. I remember I said on the last video that I was gonna have to get into the receipts. Basically showing how people were reacting, and I was actually trying. Really, really trying. And that was the thing with me is like I was trying, and basically call this the manufacturer of a deadbeat dad, basically. So, manufacturer of a deadbeat dad. So, basically, if you looked at the last video talked about parent alienation, what it is, the breakdown or whatnot. And so, we got the breakdown. We already know what it is. We know it is child, the A word type stuff. So, that's what we're going by. And so, basically, we in March, right? And so, last month was my daughter's birthday. She turned 17. Congratulations. I haven't seen her in 3 years. And so it's pretty rough. So my brother said that I'm like a stalker or something like that, but I'm not really a stalker. It's like, man, we ain't seen your child in 3 years. You try anything just to see a glimpse of her or whatnot. So basically, I jump on the book, and then I get on the book, and then I always look up, I don't like saying baby mama. I always look up her page, and see what's going on. The mother of my child. I don't even like saying that because I don't sound right. So anyway, I look up the page, and I'm just like, okay, it was a cake day, so I'm just trying to see if there's anything that she probably posted about her. But it wasn't nothing. She had posted a cake that she got her, and I'm just like, mine was better. That's just my opinion. And anyway, I'm just seeing if she posted anything about her, but none. So basically, I scroll down, and I see this. So basically, I scroll down, and going through the page. I don't really see nothing. Then I see this one little post that she made. It kind of angered me. Not angered me, triggered me. And it was about that Risa Tisa, the lady that went blew up, what I'm saying? She was talking about Legion and all that. And so I'm just like, okay, this is the most comments that she got on that page, on her page. So I'm like, all right. So I scroll through there, browse through it, see what's going on. And so once I browsed through it, then she had this pulled up. And so basically, she talks about, she has her own Risa Tisa story, and I'm just like, okay. And then she says she talks about her ex-husband. I'm like, yeah, cool, cool. He did do some domestic V word type stuff, tried to um, unalive her and possibly the whole house. Basically, I don't know, but he's in jail. I don't believe in domestic violence, so she do have her story, and that's messed up. I was there. I came there. And I was like, woo. It was some slice and dice action. It was pretty bad. And basically, um, she mentioned me. She was like, okay, with the dude that I married, and then the dude that I had a baby by, and I was just like, wow, you gonna put me in the same mix as that? Like domestic violence of what's going on in the situation. So what? Not better time to go ahead and throw this receipts page out there, or I keep saying page, receipts video to show that how I'm disrespectful and how I'm a deadbeat, and I'm just, yeah. So you have something to go by. So we're gonna pull it up and get straight into it. I'm not trying to mean to babble. I'm gonna go ahead and start playing these recordings and see, basically, really see what's really going on. And so, also, if my daughter also sees this, to say, this is what I was getting on my end. So let's go ahead and check it out. See what we got. Okay, so we got the video. I mean, not video. I keep calling it video. The actual audio from the conversation. The conversation that changed me and my little girl's nation. When I say that, basically, I just wanted my baby to come see me for a few days on spring break. I had to look up the information because it's unbestowed to me that she didn't want to give me the information for spring break. So I had to look up a school website. So I made a phone call. I kind of condensed the recording down a little bit, took some stuff out, of course, took out real names and stuff like that. And basically, this is the most disrespectful call. And this is what got me placed on the hot burner, basically, because I'm so disrespectful. I'm so disrespectful. I'm so disrespectful. I attacked her granny. Meanwhile, right after that, the situation. We'll get into it. I'm gonna just go ahead and play the audio. Like I said, I cut some parts down and condensed it down. And some would say, "Oh, yeah, you just probably took out the parts where you were being disrespectful." Nah, it's just too long, and it was just a lot of going back and forth. But as you can see, I'm gonna start the video off, and we're just gonna rate it. You know what I'm saying? See where we go. She basically did say that I hadn't listened to the recording in so long. It's been 3 years, and so I did. She did tell me that her mom would get mad if she came and saw me or whatnot.
You may have power now, but you're not God.
But to me, at that time, that wasn't an excuse. That wasn't an excuse to me personally. So, in my opinion, also. So, this is the conversation that I had with the granny. She had just gave me the phone to the granny, and this is how it goes, basically. I'm going to try not to stop too much, but here you go.
But you're not God.
Have whatever you're supposed to have. Well, I have the paperwork. Okay, did you tell Alicia that? I'm blocked. I can't contact her. And so I did have the paperwork because I always had a feeling there was gonna be an issue for her to come to spring break. Now, keep in mind, I've been trying to see her on winter break, anytime she's in Texas, because she's in Oklahoma. I've been trying to see her, but it's always a no. And I just couldn't accept no for, like no, a hard no on spring break because I saw her on her birthday, only spent like 10 to 15 minutes at most. When I brought her all her gifts and stuff, a cake and food and all the gifts that she wanted on her cake day. And so, yeah, so I was just like, spring break, it's got to go down. So here we go. Continue. Okay, well, we'll contact her then. We can contact her. You ain't never been, you probably ain't got my telephone number. I don't have your number. I need your number. I ain't never had, To me personally, I think it was already a deflection. I didn't know as I'm going back and analyzing these videos, I'm being deflected hardcore. We're besides the point. Why are we talking about who's blocked and this blocked and blah blah blah? I just felt I was blocked, and I still had an intuition that I was. I have another video to prove that, actual video, and so yeah, that's why it was like, man, come on. We started the deflection. I didn't know what was going on, but as I reviewed this more and more times for this video right now, there was a lot of deflection going on. And she also said that she's about to say that, I never had her number. And never no reason to. My baby been having her phone for a while. So I didn't need no reason to talk to her. I would check on her, ask about her granny, and then we'll get to. Telephone number. You ain't never been blocked off of my telephone number. And telephone number. I don't know how I quit smoking cigarettes, but man, I quit smoking cigarettes, but I'm on these vapes. She called me because she called me back. I didn't call her. She called me back. She called me back. I didn't call her. Okay, you wasn't blocked. She just didn't. I bleeped out names and stuff, but I kind of messed up a little bit, so I still muted out the names, but the bleep part was in different parts, so I wasn't cussing, as you can hear, because I didn't use any profanity, as the mother of my child did not when she called my mom. So. Forward, it said no. Said forward, maybe this, but it said forward. So when I try to call from multiple numbers, it said forward, and this screenshot is pretty taken for a break. And I said I'm not gonna do it. I gotta work. I work, and so I'm just frustrated. Yeah, I know you are. If she's legally now, what you should have done in the hospital. And see, more deflection. What does that have to do? I've always been able to see my child. No problem. Come get her, whatever. But now we're bringing up birth certificates. Because the mother of my child also did do that and was bringing up birth certificates. But we'll get to those videos later. Those are like, wow. So yeah, like, what is this holier than thou piece of paper birth certificate thing? I don't get it. I already did my research on birth certificates a long time ago. They didn't have them in 1600, 1700, 1800s. Those just been established in like 19 something when the feds crashed. Man, I ain't even trying to get into that. But if you know, you know. Security bonds. Security bonds. You're a bond. You're worth more. 14 years ago, when you had the opportunity and privilege to sign her birth certificate, you didn't do it. So this is why we. And it wasn't that I didn't do it. I didn't even have an opportunity to do it because I didn't know it was my first child. I didn't know I was just at the hospital. Like she said, I was there, but also, like, I didn't know the procedure of how that goes. So, and then I found out years later they went a couple of days. It wasn't there. Nobody came to me and said, "Hey, Joe, sign this. You need to sign this." Or she never told me, "Hey, you need to sign this," because I was there for the whole 3 days. I didn't have an opportunity. I didn't have an opportunity. You was there. Yeah, I was there for her birth. And I didn't. But when. Why you didn't sign the birth certificate? 14 years later, we got to ask this question. All right, yeah, we do. Nah, we really don't. Yeah, we really do. Nah, we really don't. Yeah, we really. If she was telling me she didn't want to go. And is that so disrespectful to not have a common ground and just to go back and forth a little bit? That's a whole adult. I'm an adult, but I'm a concerned parent as well too. So where's the disrespect? I'm still looking for the disrespect. And like I said, we just went back and forth just a little bit, and then I switched it up a little bit. If she was telling me she didn't want to go, she wouldn't go. So no, don't come. All right. So basically, she was saying if she don't want to go see her mama, that I'm not gonna allow her to go. If she don't want to go, she don't want to go. So I'm not gonna allow her to go with you. So I'm just like, wow, so much wisdom. You've been on this earth, I don't know how long, but at the end of the day, you should encourage to see both parents in my eyes. You should encourage your grandbaby who live with you to see both your parents, regardless. That's just my opinion, also. Please text me your phone number. I thought you had my number. I don't have your number. She never did. I don't have your number. Otherwise, I would have called you. Could you please text me your phone number, please? Yeah. Please, thank you. Y'all have a good night. We will. You gonna talk back? Interesting. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, I think that was my baby. She was like, "That was interesting." Yeah, that was interesting. But where's the disrespect? Where's the malice and just because I know what disrespect is, and that was nowhere near that. But we should see. So this is the other half of the situation. So basically, um, I heed advice. I heed advice, and so what right happened after that conversation? Basically, baby mom, or I hate saying it. She calls my mom and cussed her out and said that I cussed out her mom, which was far from the truth because my mom ended up telling me at the end of the day because she found out that I didn't get my baby for spring break. So when I didn't get my baby for spring break, I kind of just laid low, whatever. I worked overnight. So even when I talked to the granny, basically I had been up for so long because I worked overnight and I was pushing some hard hours then. And so it was just kind of messed up. I was just in my feelings, hurt because I couldn't see my daughter. It was crazy. So, not to ramble on, I think I started calling the mother of my child. I started calling her, and then basically she ended up answering. And here we go. This is the conversation that bestowed. So this is the conversation. Yeah, I still heard you. I told your ass what you not gonna do is talk to my mama any motherfucking fucking way. I ain't talking to your mama any kind of way. Yes, you did. She don't like the way you talk to her, even whether they bitch is. You got called and talking to my motherfucking daughter. Don't do that because you know her. Don't have no fucking body calling my daughter. Motherfucker, you ain't got no right to your own fucking daughter. Bitch, get on the motherfucking birth certificate like I told your dumb ass. Then maybe we can talk, ho. Don't call my mama or my daughter no more with no bullshit. Wow. Normal. Not a big deal. That's normal for me. That's just the way it goes. Especially at that time, because we hadn't talked for years. Because I was always just interacting with my child, so I didn't have to deal with that. But like I said, I don't know what the situation was. It just all this stuff changed when I got back, and I'm doing well for myself, and I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. So that's the first conversation. So let's take it up a notch, maybe like a week or two later. Because I'm not knowing what's going on. I'm not knowing parent alienation is a real thing. I'm not knowing this. I'm not knowing this. So let's check out the next one. So at this point, at this point, I basically um I try to do the right thing. At this point, I gotta put my name on the birth certificate. I have to make an apology, and also another thing. I think she wanted me. She's like, I gotta pay all this money, 14 years of child support, and I looked it up, and they only go back so when you file it, and we're gonna get to that in a moment. But yeah, so this is the convo, and I think this is after. I might be wrong. I might be right, but I think this is after numbers were changed. And it's good to know a skip tracer in my position. It's good to know a skip tracer because I think numbers had changed at this time. I don't think so. Well, that's just speculation. But anyway, I call again, and this is how it goes. Basically, I'm trying to do the same thing you said in that last conversation was put your name on a birth certificate, and then we can talk. So let's see how this convo goes. Yeah, can I have the address so I can go ahead and file this stuff? Okay. And also, I edited out what she called me because I'm not that. That's her last little bit of ammo to what she's pertaining to. And if she ever sees this, that'll be her first thing she goes to. And then I think I'm gonna make another video just for her on that situation, on that, because we already got character building right now, and we gotta already see what kind of character this is. And like I said, the reason why I'm making this is because look who's raising my child without a father. Man, it's 2024. It's 2024. And I got my baby got a willing father to be in her life. And she has the decision that where she decides that I don't need to be in her life. Which is so crazy to me because the the rhetoric of these people, you know, it's just evil, heartless, soulless people to deprive your offspring for having a father? Really? So we're gonna get back into this video. Like I said, she called me a derogatory name. That's the only thing that she has. And yes, that it could discredit me a little bit, but for the most part, it's not. So we're gonna keep it moving and keep it pushing and just see how when I basically saying, hey, I just need an Addy. As you can see, just basic information. And I did not find out that I could do this without her. And just to like, I think last year I want to say I did not know I could do it without her. But at that time, I was just like, it could be so simple. What yeah, what she say? You know what I'm saying? It could be so simple. And what's her name? Love her to death. Lauren Hill. It could be so simple. All you gotta do, just give me the address so I can just fill out this paperwork. and we could just all get this together. But this is what she says. This is file paperwork. Can you text me the address or send me the address? I write it down. I have a pen and paper right here. So you say I don't need my name on a birth certificate. You don't need my address, dummy. Yes, I do. I need this so this in the paperwork. You got time that you ain't doing shit. You upcalling me as fucking want to bother and harassing me. I just wonder how she look at it. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. How am I up harassing, bothering you? And it's discussing our child. How am I harassing you? And I'm asking you for something as simple as an address. As an address. That's it. So I can fill out this paperwork. So the betterment of our child. I'm not thinking about you and what you're doing. How am I harassing you? So let's continue. So we can go to paternity court and everything. I don't give a fuck. Don't take your ass down there. When I get my letter, baby, they'll find me. I'm gonna go get sick from far dark. So when they I had to stop it right there. Because as I look on her Facebook page or whatever, she's an entrepreneur. How you gonna be doing the same thing on both? Government says they can find you, and also to add, we'll get to that later. We'll get to that later. She's on government assistance, but she's an entrepreneur, has a whole boutique, sells slutty clothes, whatever. But yeah, I ain't trying to. Yeah, I am getting a little tipsy, but it's all good though. It's all good. Well, why did you just give me the address? Hello? But didn't she say in the last video, put yourself on birth certificate, you know what I'm saying? And then we got it, right? We could talk. But here I'm actively showing that I'm trying to do what I need to do. Manufacture of a deadbeat dad. Yeah, can I have the address so I can go ahead and file this stuff? And it still goes on. It still goes on. We're gonna have to revert it back, I think, to the beginning of the situation. And I think in the background you can hear me calling. Cause like I said, I still think that my phone calls are forwarded. It might be the Pisces in me or whatever. I don't know. But this is the lingo that's going on. And I can't split the screen of it because it's just audio. It's just audio. Because I had video and audio when I'm recording. This is where I edit. I'm learning this stuff. But this is what she was doing. And we actually got to record. I don't know if I'm going to have the recording by then because I have to try to transfer all that stuff. But basically, she was crying. She was crying, but she was off camera. It was like this. And then she got on camera and was like, and she said what she said, and I'll play it for you. And this is what you're gonna see. All right, then let's do that. Let's do that. Because you ain't gonna do me like that, man. That's my daughter. That's my only. It's my only child. Like, really? How you gonna do my daughter like this? All right, then, yeah. They gonna have to burn his ass, y'all. Say, man. I'm finna get out. I'm not even gonna talk about it. Okay? Cause ain't nothing to talk about. Ain't nothing to talk about. You the antagonist in this situation. Ain't nothing to talk about. You did this to our daughter. You did this. I want to be in my daughter's life. You didn't show up for court. Okay, you did drugs. Nah, this is some real talk. And so let's get to the next section of the video. Now I'm not trying to make it so long and stuff like that, but it gotta be done. So next on, like mama like daughter. And this is why I don't like the situation because this is projected down to her and it's so corrupt. It's so corrupt. I really wanted to break this generational curse of people growing up without dads and moms and stuff, like real talk. But anyway, we gotta get the last portion of the video out. So here you go. So basically, this is the last video. I think it's like a year later. Basically, I still don't know what my daughter said. I haven't heard from her, and numbers have changed. Skip Tracer has found new numbers, new addresses, and I know everything about, like, where everybody's at. I do, and I still know it to this day. They have moved recently, and someone would ask, like, "Nigga, you gotta fight for your daughter. Fight," you know what I'm saying? But I think with these situations, these individuals, they want you to crash out. And if anybody know about crashing out, I ain't about to do it. Because one thing that's gonna happen is one person is gonna be unalive and one person is gonna be in jail when it comes to this situation. There might be multiple people. And I'm not doing that. I'm not willing to crash out. My auntie told me, and my elders told me, my baby gonna come for me one day, and she gotta see this. So I gotta show all this. I have to, just cause I got it. So we gonna review one more last recording, and get it right. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's not right. I'm a willing, able father, wanna be in this daughter's life. And what am I doing so bad? What is so wrong? Let's get to it. Let's get to the bottom of it. If you wouldn't even show up for court, and we're about to get to that, so let's just play this video. I'm not trying to make it too long. It's already getting long. I think I'm already over 30 minutes anyway. But let's get to it. Let's get to it. That's no Kenny Texas. Try to give me a box. Hello? Hello? And the way she answered the phone is basically because she changed the number. She changed the number. And I had got the new number. It pays to know a skip tracer. So they all changed numbers. I don't even know if my baby mama number changed or whatever. Oh, I hate saying that word. Cringe. But I know that she changed her number, and so that's why she answered the phone like this, because basically she didn't know who I was. So that's why I said my street name or whatever, my nickname or whatever. And so this is where it goes. This has happened. This has happened. Just a concerned father trying to look for his daughter. Ain't heard from his daughter in over a year, and this is where we go. I'm trying to figure out the whereabouts of well, she's safe. And you know where she is. I don't know where she is. Where she is? Don't call me. And don't call me with that mess, I do not know where my daughter is at. Yeah. Okay, so you don't. So nobody does. So nobody does. I am trying. You did what you did this past summer. We really don't have anything to talk about. Calling the police out here? Yes, calling the police to try to find out where my daughter's at. Well, no, you didn't need to do that. Yes, because I still don't know. Listen. You are being recorded. Please let you know you are being recorded. For 14 years. You had her for 14 years. Great. Okay. And now you're gonna. And she's 15 now. And then you're gonna call the police on me for a safety check or whatever the hell you did. Don't you? This is something I wanted to tell you. Don't you ever cross my path. Ever. And I mean that. Now. So there you have it. There you have it. It's just like, it's unfathomable to me that I'm in this situation because I love my baby so much. And she's growing up without a father. Like, this is really serious. Like, I took to that, like, on a real deal, But I guess they don't understand it. I guess they don't understand it, but hopefully they'll understand it. They're gonna understand it because I also have friends. I just found out not too long ago after my mom passed, I had other sisters. Ain't it? Well, not other sisters, aunties. But yeah, I did find out I got other sisters and brothers and stuff like this because of this stuff that goes on and people don't tell the truth. So we gotta start telling the truth. And like I really wanted to break this generational curse. I really did. I really did. And as far as my daughter, I really wanted to be there in her life. I really do. I love my baby girl. I miss her every day. So this is real talk. Parent alienation is abuse. Man, they about to, and I see them turning up in the courts too for this. So it's without being said that I love my baby, and when she see this, it's man, whew, I just don't know. I grieve for my mom and I grieve for my daughter every day. My daughter's alive. Hopefully she's still alive. But I grieve for it every day because I don't know. And that's a bearing that you can't put that on nobody. But God don't put nothing on you what you can't bear. So anyway, with that being said, I might put some old stuff in here. But man, oh yeah, I do have yeah, I am gonna do the character analyzation of a narcissistic. Ooh, man, that video is gonna be fire too. So y'all just looking, and I'm gonna get back on this. I really want to get all this parent alienation stuff so I can start clowning on here because I got a lot of stuff to say about a lot of situations. But this is my situation, and it's not for entertainment. It is for entertainment, but at the end of the day, I miss my baby. I love her. Hopefully, when she see this, we come together. I'm gonna give you a big old hug and whatever you want. It's your world. When you see this, and you're gonna see this, and I'm not finna do some what's it called some messed up stuff. But I'm not finna do that. I'm gonna just sit there, put this on my page. Yeah, it's my cake day tomorrow, but a lot of stuff happened. March 14th, my mom passed a couple years ago. March 16th, my daughter stopped talking to me. So it's a lot of stuff wrapped around my birthday. So that's why I'm doing what I'm doing right now. But it is what it is. I ain't finna run y'all up. But check it out. Parent alienation is real. And I know my baby girl is gonna come back one day. And we're gonna hug it out and talk it out. My brother told me, he said, man, just be there for her. And that's what I want to do. So I'm trying to take care of myself, stop smoking cigarettes, stop drinking, and don't do drugs and all kind of shit that I have way put that past in my life. Way past in my life. And I was doing good. And I was there for my daughter. And you want to say that, maybe, if I could honestly say that if I have never been there for all 14 years from when this situation happened, then yeah, I'm wrong. But that ain't the case. So I don't know what they're talking about, but I know what I'm talking about, and I had receipts, and y'all got to see them. I ain't gonna post her pictures and post her pages and be like, go get her, go get at it, let the internet have it, which I wanted to in the first place, which I could, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna post this on mine and see where it go. Hopefully she see this one day. So Snookums, I love you. I was always there for you. This is what I was combating. Also, yeah, all the court documents. This is when I first got served. I went to court. This is when I opened up the court case on my own. I opened it up. What date is that? Oh, I got the wrong one. March 28th, 2023. That was last year. The first one was May 20th, 21. This is when your mom officially put me on papers and said, all right, go to child support. But guess what? She never showed up to now. Single. one of the court dates. Not single one of the court dates. I went to every single one. Try to resolve this, I guess, in a strategical matter as far as just getting it legal. But one thing they expect me is if you ain't have nothing to hide, let's just go to court. Tell the court people that I'm this bad person and I don't need to be around my daughter. Can't do that, can you? Tell the court people you need this money or whatever, which I'm willing to pay. I ain't never been scared of child support. Tell them people that. Tell them people that. So I'm in this video with like this. That's how I got put on this parent alienation stuff. And that's the real deal. Real deal. Receipts and everything. You can see that. You can see that. Yep. Every single paperwork. Got emails and everything. Had a lawyer and everything. So, with that being said, signing off. Snuggles, I love you. Once you see this, let's get it.